Legends. Every great adventure starts with one. For centuries, whispers have echoed through the desert about a lost kingdom, Azaron. They say Azaron was a jewel in the wasteland, a civilization that mastered the sun's energy. Its people built cities of obsidian and gold, powered by secrets we can only dream of. But like all empires, it vanished, swallowed by the desert, leaving only riddles. At the heart of the legend is King Darius the Wise, Azaron's last ruler. He foresaw the end, gathered all knowledge and wealth, and sealed it in a secret tomb, a time capsule for eternity. This wasn't just a burial chamber, it was the ultimate prize for any explorer. The challenge? No one who searched for it ever returned. After months of research, my team and I found a possible location, a remote, uncharted valley in the Great Anvil Desert. Our mission, to brave the heat, the shifting sands, and the ghosts of those who failed before us. We weren't just after treasure, we wanted the truth. The stakes were high, the dangers real, but the possibility of discovery was too great to ignore. The expedition was on.
The Great Anvil Desert earned its name by hammering travelers with relentless heat and brutal winds. At a dusty outpost, locals warned us of sandstorms and mirages that led travelers to their doom.
The desert keeps its secrets and punishes those who seek them.
Our team was small but experienced. Dr. Aris Thorne, our historian, Zafira, our desert guide, and me, ready for the unknown. For days, we drove across a Martian landscape, the sun pressing down, the silence immense. On the fourth day, the sky turned yellow. Kamsin, a sandstorm. We circled our vehicles, braced for chaos as the storm battered us. Hours later, silence returned. The landscape was transformed. We were lost, GPS fried, compasses spinning.
Wait, look at this. The storm had uncovered a symbol. A serpent biting its tail, encircling a radiant sun.
The mark of the Azaron kings. The storm hadn't stopped us, it had shown us the way. The symbol was massive, carved with incredible detail. The sun emblem seemed to pulse with energy. We were at the threshold of the Lost Kingdom.
Closer, we found smaller inscriptions.
It's a warning. Only the brave, wise, and loyal may pass. All others feed the sands.
The entrance was hidden, but the sun's legend gave me an idea. As sunset hit the obsidian eye, a beam of light triggered the gate. With a grinding sound, the wall retracted, revealing a dark passageway. The warnings echoed: courage, wisdom, loyalty. We grabbed our gear and stepped into the darkness. We were leaving the world of the living and entering the realm of legend. The gate of Azaron had opened. We walked straight into the heart of the legend. The passage sloped into blackness, the air growing colder. Our flashlights revealed smooth, expertly crafted walls.
The tunnel opened into a vast chamber with a pedestal and an unlit torch. As we entered, the stone gate slammed shut.
Another sealed door read, "The flame of courage shows the way."
As I approached, 3 massive lion statues emerged, eyes glowing. This was the first test: courage. I forced myself forward, ignoring the lions' roars and my own fear. They were a bluff, guardians meant to test resolve. I reached the pedestal, grabbed the torch, and it burst into flame. The lions froze. The door opened. The first trial was complete. We pressed on.
The next chamber was a library, lined with ancient scrolls and stone tablets. At the far end, a sealed door and a complex astrolabe puzzle awaited.
This is my element.
The puzzle required aligning the rings to the moment King Darius was laid to rest, using Azaron's ancient constellations.
The air's making me sleepy. We need to hurry.
The test of wisdom was also a test of endurance. Soporific gas filled the room. Eris struggled, but Zafira found an herb to keep us awake. Our loyalty to each other kept us going. The rings clicked into place, the gas dissipated, and the final door swung open. We had passed the trials, not as individuals, but as a team. We pressed forward, united by purpose. The heart of Azaron was within reach. The true test was not just knowledge, but trust. We were ready for whatever came next. The final chamber awaited.
We had our answer ready. The real treasure was wisdom. We waited for the final test. The gold meant nothing compared to Azaron's legacy. We came for the story, for the secrets of a lost civilization. The choice was clear. We weren't here to rob a grave. We were here to learn. Zafira traced a medicinal plant. Aris sketched a water purification system. It was a final question, a test of our intentions. This wasn't just a vault, it was a library. The gold was just the wrapping. A glowing inscription hovered above the sarcophagus. Wealth is a burden. Knowledge is a key. What do you truly seek? Carvings of science, astronomy, and philosophy covered every surface. The opulence was overwhelming, but the walls told a different story. In the center, a golden sarcophagus, King Darius's final resting place. Piles of treasure and statues surrounded us. We stepped into a hall sheathed in gold, the light dazzling.
You have passed the final test. The tomb's true secret was revealed. We had proven ourselves worthy. The king's legacy would live on. The adventure was not over. A new quest awaited. The king's spirit was silent, then smiled. Zafira nodded. To take your gold would dishonor your memory. To learn from your wisdom is to honor it. The gold is silent. These walls speak. Their story is the true treasure. Words are wind. Gold has power. Do you not desire it? The king studied us, searching for greed. We are explorers, not thieves. We seek knowledge, not riches. You have passed my trials. Many have come for gold. Why are you different? He was the final guardian, his voice echoing in our minds. The air grew cold. Light rose from the sarcophagus, forming the spirit of King Darius.
We had a new mission. The journey was just beginning. The king's warning echoed in our minds. The true adventure lay ahead. The Sunstone was our guide. Azaron's legacy was now ours to protect. We escaped into the desert night, alive, with only one relic. We grabbed the Sunstone and ran as the tomb sealed behind us. The spirit vanished. The chamber collapsed. My time is over. Take the Sunstone. Carry our legacy forward. But beware. Dark forces await. The king's form flickered, the tomb trembling. This is more than a map. It is a key to greater power. The true source lies beyond the mountains of fire. A small chest opened, revealing a golden astrolabe, the Sunstone of Azaron. You are the first in 1,000 years to seek Azaron's soul, not its gold. For this, you are rewarded. The Sunstone is our guide, the king's legacy, our responsibility. The story of Azaron is far from over. The journey continues, and I'm taking you with me. Our next adventure called from a land of fire and shadow. More questions than answers, but a purpose greater than gold. We had proven ourselves worthy, and now had a new quest, the heart of the mountain. We weren't just on a treasure hunt. We were in a race. The journey ahead was daunting, but the Sunstone filled us with excitement. Zafira looked to the mountains of fire. My people have stories, nothing survives there. We hadn't found gold, but something greater, a key to a bigger mystery. In Aris's hand, the Sunstone pulsed with promise. We stood in the moonlight, the tomb gone, the legend real.